Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the semi-last episode of Coffee with Chris, the podcast on which I share my life with you, as well as address any concerns that you might have in the comments. And why do I say semi-last episode? Well, the reason I say semi-last isn't because it's this next to last, but more so it's because this is the last episode I'll be making for now. I don't know when I'll be returning. I'm betting on coming back at some point. I'm just not sure when. Actually, I'm fairly certain that I'll be coming back in September. And the reason is that I'll be going away for a couple of months now. I've talked about that a lot. I'm gonna keep talking about it till the very end, you see. I've been talking about this for the past, 40 episodes. And yeah, I'm going to Canada and I'll be leaving tonight. I'm so excited and also nervous, and at the same time, it just doesn't feel real. I don't know if you know that experience, like something's about to happen, right? And you know it, you've been looking forward to it, but it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Honestly, today is just another day. It's just one more day. It's just Friday. And it's so insane that my brain can't wrap itself around the fact that I'll actually be leaving tonight. That in less than 2 hours, I will get picked up. And then I won't be home for 2 months. Now I know that that's generally not something you should be saying online. But I assume that YouTube has a lot of protections in place and, yeah. So here's the thing. I won't be coming home for 2 months. It's insane. I don't know how to comprehend that. I'm trying to finish off the last few things I have on my list. Water plants, because I do have someone to come by to water plants. And I need to clean the kitchen and empty the fridge, because I won't be having access to those for a couple of months. So everything in there would just rot. I'm in the process of washing my hair. I've got a hair mask in right now. I'm in the process of cleaning the kitchen. That's quite a task, to be honest. I need to clean the litter box for Lucifer, because I bought that expensive litter that lasts longer and it's easier to clean. So yeah, it's so weird. So weird. I'm sorry, I just can't, I don't know what to say or what to do. I'm just really, really, really excited. I've been listening to music this morning, just listening to music, getting myself ready, and I'm happy. I'm a little sad that I didn't get to finish my designs. Well, I did get to finish my designs, but I didn't get to finish prototyping them. So I won't get to send them to my group mates before I leave. Unless I do it in the airport, of course. But that depends on how tired I am, because there is a lot of prototyping to be done. And yeah, so maybe I should do that. Just send it to them. They're gonna love it. I finished last night. I was kind of stuck. But then I reached out to my girlfriend, and she was my muse as always. This is the third time that she has granted me inspiration. And the funny thing is, all she does is say, like, well, I've seen this somewhere, or how about maybe a line? Like, she just knows stuff, right? She's just seen them, and then I can implement them with her barely even telling me what they are, because I've seen them too. I just don't think about them when I'm actually designing. Sometimes it slips my mind that, oh yeah, that's a way to do it. For example, the user needs to be able to play some audio, but they are short audio clips, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go into a whole new screen where you have all of these go back and go forward controls and such. And then she gave me an idea. How about, because I told her, well, we could do it like this, but then I don't have, where do I put the line? And that's when she said it. How about down below the box? brilliant. It is now connected directly to the box, and she didn't even have to say it, but the timer, because the length of the clip is on the what's it called? It's on the box, and when you stop playing it, that length just starts counting down. That's where you can see it. So I just incorporated something that was already there. Together, her and I managed to build something, and we did that several times, and I think that's so amazing. I read up on a lot of material design guidelines. I've really studied my stuff here. I haven't just gone in blind, and it's paying off. I've been working on this for less than 2 weeks. I've actually been working on it for 10 days now, and I'm done with the design. I'm ready I'm ready to prototype it and test it. So it will take 2 weeks in total. But 2 weeks from idea to finished design, well, then I just need to implement it. And yes, that will take a long time. But I'm going to take a shortcut using that Flutter Flow thing so that the structure and everything is just in place to begin with. I don't have to manually set it. At least I'll try. Because maybe Flutter Flow isn't for me. We'll see once I start using it and see what it's all about. But when you give the program a chance, oftentimes you'll find that it actually helps you. I think a lot of my classmates are going to be, continuing to use XD. But I won't. I mean, sure, I'll still use XD. I'll probably still use XD for maybe wireframing. Straight up wireframing will probably be in XD still. But also a style tile will be in XD. But a lot of my classmates used to be scared of InDesign. I've been using InDesign from the very beginning. And so, yeah, I keep using InDesign. And also, I'm going to do that with Figma now. I'm going to keep using XD and Figma. But a lot of my classmates are probably not going to want to use Figma, even though, in my opinion, Figma is just better. Figma gives me much more control over my elements than XD does. And also the interface is more forgiving, I guess. I feel like it's better grouped together. XD just can't compete with Figma. And my classmates are not going to agree with that because they won't be willing to try it. But that's what gives me the benefit. Is that when I come out on the other side, I can say I use both Figma and XD. I don't know what else to say here. I started talking about work again, just because, yeah, that's the only other thing that's on my mind. You know what? It has been an incredible journey to upload this. I do wish that someone had listened to it. I haven't had a single person listen to an episode. I've had people click on the episodes, but never listen it through. And I knew that was going to happen, but at the same time, I fantasized a little bit about getting some listeners. I fantasized about being able to interact with people. But I probably should have put in more work if I actually wanted to achieve that. Because I haven't been putting in work into this. I've just been booting up the programs and then started talking. And so, yeah. This has still been quite the journey, to be honest. It's a special opportunity, and getting to put myself out there and learning to not be afraid has already helped me tremendously. I believe that this podcast has helped me learn that things don't have to be perfect. That it's okay to just do things and throw it out there. So yeah. I'm gonna end it here, you guys. If anyone listens to this, thank you so much. please leave me a comment down below. Ask me how I'm doing. Maybe I'll make an episode special just for you. But in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great summer or winter, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll see you in a couple of months. Bye-bye now.